Hey there, this is Richard Billy, and I'm proud to announce a new partnership with the Giant Size Team Up Network. We here at Big Dick Billy's Bar and Steakhouse are going to soon introduce a new themed lineup of food. The Breaking the Panel gut-busting steak, a 46-ounce premium cut of steak stuffed with spinach, black beans, broccoli, and oatmeal, no sauce, and served on a bed of white rice and cooked well done. A big piece of bland meat filled with stuff that'll make you want to shit your guts out. The Blazing Defender burrito is our take on a Mexican dish. 6 different types of meat covered in pepper jack cheese, guacamole, fried jalapenos, fried habanero peppers, sour cream, and enough hot sauce to make your asshole burn during your next visit to the bathroom. Just like the show, full of meat and spicy hot takes. The FTH Beyond food bag. First you'll be blindfolded, and then the feed bag will be attached to your face until finished. What awaits you inside? Well, it's a surprise. For the steal of the century at $34.99, you will get completely random food, and who doesn't like that? Oh, and Kurt will serenade you as you eat. The Toy Power Family Platter is our family-style meal of a deep-fried kangaroo filled with cheese and children's toys from the 80s. We use a fun, colorful tie-dye deep fry system, and then we also tattoo various historical facts on the kangaroo's dead body about toys from the past. So it's colorful and informative, just like the show, but also filled with cheese and toys, like the show. The Geek versus Salad, well, it's a salad. No dressing, no croutons, no meat, no cheese. Like the show, you'll hate everything while you're eating it. The Pokemon Go Podcast Master Ball is a fried ball of different meats so you can feel like you caught them all. It's filled with rabbit, pig, duck, chicken, turkey, rat, crab, alligator, dog, Komodo dragon, cat, porcupine, mouse, iguana, peacock, turtle, bat, monkey, snake, some bugs, sheep, fish, bald eagle, seahorse, pigeon, and some parsley. It comes covered in cheese, butter, and gravy, and a side of the Book of Mormon. The Botched Podcast Licorice Appetizer Platter is an appetizer platter for $15. It includes fried pickles, cheese curds, mac and cheese bites, mozzarella sticks, chicken wings, corn dogs, barbecue egg rolls, pizza pockets, and crab stuffed bacon wrapped, cheese-filled soft pretzels. Every item has been soaked in liquor for 3 days before being deep fried in a mixture of olive oil, butter, bacon grease, and Jack Daniels, and stuffed with beer and vodka cheese. If listening to the show doesn't kill you, this will. So head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com to look at our menu and schedule your heart bypass today.
Not long ago, deep in the Appalachian wilds, a group of drunken misfits joined forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom and equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes ventured forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Previously on
Botched. At the headquarters of the Knights of the Phoenix, a new group of adventurers came together and received a task. They were supposed to investigate a small town called Squalls End in Borea to determine if there was indeed a living god. Meanwhile, Sachi made a fat dwarf eat shit.
This is episode 30. Episode 30. Yes.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Botched. listeners.
Willkommen.
Whoa. Put your arm down, Austin.
Arrivederci.
Just do all languages, but in the Japanese
Hold on,
accent?
can you
But it's only
can you do Spanish as a Japanese person?
Muy grande.
Me gusta. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, ¿y tú?
¿Dónde está?
Biblioteca.
Biblioteca.
Aru.
It works for everything. All right, welcome back, listeners, to episode 30 of our third season. And we are going to start kind of where we left off last time, since none of us can actually remember exactly. But everyone had received a job, and they have basically 2 days to prepare before their mode of transportation takes them away. Is there anything you'd like to prepare or gather or ask anybody before you depart on your trip?
Was the Knights of the Phoenix, they gave us supplies, or were they going to give us supplies?
They've loaded up your mode of transportation,
Which is?
an
carpet?
airship,
Okay.
which was a fusion of magic and just gnomish, dwarvish technology. So it's mostly lifted into the air by magic from new resources that no one knows about yet. Cough, cough.
Is it the souls of children?
No.
Oh.
So,
Is it the souls of aborted children?
No, and both of those are too potent.
Wink. No. Yeah, that thing would just shoot like a rocket ship,
Yeah.
just everywhere.
All right, we're going.
Which would be ironic because penises make.
I really hope
unwanted
it's not
children.
dragon cum.
I can make no promises.
Is it Dragon Come?
No, I'm not telling you. So
You got it.
It's a dragon yeast infection.
that's right.
Jesus.
That causes flight.
A drag
Yeah.
smear?
A drag smear, yes. So
That's
it's
a thing.
it's
Red
an
Bull Dragon gives you wings.
so it's an air,
Dragschmear is the name of my metal band.
so it's an airship of sorts, and it's loaded up with just basic supplies, food.
Potions.
There are some potions and things like that, but not a ton.
Medical
wipes?
supplies.
Not a ton.
Wet wipes.
We should probably get extra
all
of
of
all
it.
of those things.
Mostly.
It's mostly wet wipes.
Yeah.
With a sign that says "Don't flush" next to it.
But it says flushable on the package.
It's a lie.
You
I
can
flushed
flush
them.
them.
Yeah.
They literally go down the drain.
Yes.
They do.
Wait, hold on. So I'm supposed to wipe my ass and then keep these shit towels?
You throw them away.
Yeah, you just throw them off the side. Just don't flush them.
Yeah, you
I'm
have
talking about in real life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you
Well,
not own
it's
a
like-
trash
They
can?
throw them away.
You
They're like-
throw them in a trash can?
Yeah, like adult diaper pile.
What?
No, it's like the male version of tampons. You
Yeah.
don't flush those. You throw them in a trash
But
can.
those at least like are super exorbitant and expand and could clog your pipes.
Save a plastic bag, like a grocery store plastic bag.
Is that what that bag is in your fucking bathroom?
the man pond bag.
Don't ask.
Oh my
I have a bag?
god.
Don't ask scary questions.
Don't ask questions you don't want to
I'm
answer.
going outside like a normal person from now on.
to shit.
to shit.
And
It's
wipe your
fucking
ass
cleaner
with
than
wet
your
wipes.
infested.
Those ants are gone.
Shit
Yeah.
room.
Now there's
'Cause
just
you got a
poison
bag of
everywhere.
shit in there.
Don't drop any capicola on the floor.
They might come back.
The ants just go in the
I'm
bag.
gonna put it into the molding around the fucking
There's
bathroom.
meat sticking out. Why is there all this fucking meat? There's no ants. It's
Yeah.
just like fucking little. I don't even
Grease
know.
up your toilet with meat.
Capicola.
Just slide right off.
No, just use the bacon grease from all breakfast. Just
Yeah,
I do save my bacon grease.
because I like to slide into the toilet, so
shows.
that'll just make me shoot off into the wall.
Sure.
Like a hood of the car. That's how I go onto the toilet, but I normally
I've never
stop
seen you
in the
do
middle.
that. Can you do that?
No, no one does that.
Over my hat?
I mean, I'll do it over your
do
head.
it over my hat.
Yeah.
So we're on an airship.
Yeah.
Well, you're not on
We're
it
not
yet.
on it yet. We're
I get on the
preparing.
airship.
We're
Okay, you can.
Wait a second there, Boxon. I've got something shiny you might like. It's a helmet.
Oh no. I'm alright. What's your name?
My name's Sachi.
Well, Mr. Sachi, I'm gonna have to decline to see the helmet that you're holding strangely below your waistline.
I thought it might be good to be.
Friends? I just met you. I don't. Wait,
I hear sounds when I put this helmet on.
Jesus. Let me see it real quick.
I toss it over.
I catch it. I'm gonna inspect it.
It looks like a shiny helmet.
All right.
It's very shiny. It's a silver color with some gold trim.
Does it fit Goblin?
It when he tosses it to you in your hands, it shrinks to goblin size.
What about my ears?
It's got a little room for them. Or it's
Yeah.
got slits in the top.
Yeah.
So, do I see it change magical properties in front of me?
Magical properties, you just mostly see that it changes to fit the head of a
Okay,
goblin.
so I'll put it on.
Have you ever seen Indiana Jones in the?
No.
Okay, your face just melts right off because it's not. It wasn't. It was never intended for
Good to
goblins.
see you.
It wasn't
Oh.
intended for you.
We should have had John's character.
Oh yeah. Just
Hey,
murder.
Jatter, put this on.
Well, that's that.
John's not
That's
here,
gonna
by
be a
the way.
stinky
Yeah,
fart.
no, John's not here. So you just pick a song. That's what you hear in your head. Like whatever song you most.
David Bowie, Dance the Goblin Dance.
Sure, it's there in your head. It's not even in your head. It's sounds like you're hearing it out loud. Like there's a band playing around you.
Can I hear people talk around me?
Yeah.
All right.
It's just loud. It's just quiet enough that.
Take it off.
And then the music stops.
All right.
And then the music died.
What did you hear?
I didn't really hear anything, Mr. Sachi. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but 27.
For deception.
But I
think
would
I'd
Let's
probably.
Close. You got a 25.
No, not quite.
I would maybe go to a head doctor or something of the sorts. But thank you, I will keep this. And I tuck it into my bag.
You're welcome, friend.
You have your hand out. Did you want money or? I reach,
Handshake is customary.
I reach up with my little goblin hand,
Okay.
I mean, I'm a dwarf, so.
shake the hand,
It's not that high.
real like I'm like maybe a foot and a half tall.
What?
What?
No.
Yeah, it's fine. I just
3.5 feet?
I shake his hand.
Okay.
My first action in combat is to throw him.
Go.
But do you get a perfect spiral? That's the question.
Yes, always.
Always?
Because my ears are pointed.
Oh, aerodynamics.
Yep.
He can move them.
Oh, okay.
As a free action.
Yeah. So it's like those video games where you're flying in a straight direction and you bank left and right.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's you. That's your ears.
It's like a wingsuit,
Yep.
but
Okay.
it's ears.
It makes sense to me.
Yeah. He's into extreme sports.
Okay.
Goblins, short lifespan, so very high in the risk-taking behavior.
Doom diving, I hear is big.
Live fast and die.
Yeah, they like to in combat. Traditionally, goblins will strap themselves with explosives and wingsuits and just get launched from catapults and just. That's
So they're
how
like
they go.
feral cats.
Well, similar. They don't spray piss. It's more of a steady stream.
Okay.
Of napalm.
I like the smell of goblin piss in the morning. Smells like
All right.
destruction.
So I tuck the helmet into my pack.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do before you leave? Ask questions? Whatever.
Yes. Why might I have written shit radish on my inventory? Is there a reason I would have a shit radish?
Shit,
Yeah, I
radish.
heard that.
Right next to iPod helm.
iPod helm and shit radish.
That's what I wrote.
I think a radish might have fallen in shit,
Okay,
and then you kept it.
good.
I think.
Good.
When you were fighting that
I'm
guy.
going to circle
Yeah.
that.
That, or it's a radish that exclusively grows in shit.
I think it was.
a
We even
radish.
said it was like a D4
Yeah.
with like intimidation of +5.
Something.
Get
Okay.
that shit radish away from me.
I'll touch it to you.
No, I'm done. Here's my
No,
wallet.
man, you take you take my life.
Take my,
You just kill me, but
take
you
my
don't,
wife.
Take everything.
just don't touch me with that
Touch
shit.
me with that. Just kill me, please.
Is there a general or somebody that we'll be answering to that's leading this
Edition.
expedition?
No, you're being sent on your own. There's going to be a small skeleton crew on the ship, and he gives you like a crystal orb that you'll use to communicate.
A palantir.
Because again, your orders are to go and just see what the deal is there, because there's rumors of a living god there.
Okay.
Then once you find out, don't do anything. Report back. Yeah, and then they'll tell you what to do.
I've heard that mighty God is a living man.
Can we join the sect once we get there?
You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
All right, I think I'm ready to go. Naboo?
I mean, maybe we should get more surprise.
More surprises. What more surprises would you like to get?
Like food. Tasty snacks.
So you want to get different food other than just basic.
Extra pillows for my bed.
I need a box for this shit radish. A nice wooden one.
Airtight, please. It smells.
There's no box that can contain the shit radish, they say.
What about a jar?
They get you another 3 very soft. It's like a feather pillow, but I thought there's like a
Feather down?
Down.
feather down pillows.
Oh, so squishy.
3 of them, yeah.
So soft.
So yeah, you get 3 of those. Was there another request?
Are you gonna draw your waifu on them, or?
I do not have a waifu anymore.
But if you drew her on the pillow, you would be able to talk to her again?
No.
Okay.
And as far as snack foods go, all you can or all anybody seems to have for you is just a small bag of jerky.
Cuttlefish.
Fishy crisps.
Cuttlefish.
It's just the scales. It's not actually any meat.
Of the fish people.
Yeah.
Oh, I've had those. They're pretty tasty.
Made of a seaweed.
All right.
I think the translation is wrong.
Yeah.
It is out of the sea people.
It's their faces. So when they shave, it's scales.
Face scales.
Yeah.
I get on to the airship.
Okay. So you just want to advance time then? Because they gave you 2 days.
Oh, did they?
Are we the captains of the airship, or?
There is a designated spot that they're supposed to take you to. So you're not in charge of them. They're just there to help you if you need be on the ship.
We're not.
Can I
Neither
get that
are we.
That lightning spear.
Huh?
Do you have any, perhaps, items given up by previous adventurers that maybe could help?
So the guy goes, I think that Ephraim guy gave us... Oh, hold on, let me see what Ephraim brought. Yeah, he gave us his boxes, whatever.
I
didn't even open it, so here you go.
Box.
Just says, supplies.
Oh, I do like surprise box.
Could be a boat.
I take it.
Okay, so yeah, you now have all the things that Ephraim got.
Well, that was convenient.
Except for things that were any of monetary value. Like if there were, like, idols or gems or all the cash that he took from Merrick. He kept that.
Is there a tavern at this?
There is, yeah. That's where Sachi and Jator met.
Would it be mostly...
It's mostly mercenaries and bounty hunters.
Okay, yeah, I would like to go there.
Okay. So you head on in, and at this time of day, which I'm going to say is late afternoon, there are approximately 6 other people in the bar. And it's different races. There's a dragonborn, 2 dwarves, half-orc, and then the rest are humans. And there is a barmaid that's wandering around, basically, cleaning the tables off, getting anybody's orders, and then there's a barkeeper. And he looks like a human dwarf. Like, he is human-sized, but his features are very dwarfish, and he has a very large, bushy, curled mustache.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking for some information about possible a living god and the town that he presides in. Would anybody care to enlighten me, a weary old goblin, on such things? 21.
So
Someone hear something below the tables.
there's a table of the 2 half-orcs, and they go, "Arr! Come on over here!" Wait, are all half-orcs Japanese?
No. I'm full orc.
Full orc, okay.
Half orcs live mainly on the main continent.
Little Japanese?
No, they're like Korean.
They speak common
They speak common.
in a Pennsylvania accent.
I don't know how to do a little. It's
Oh, really?
either full-on samurai or it's nothing at
You
all.
never go full samurai.
Always.
I am full of samurai.
But you're racist, Austin.
What? I'm an orc.
Jesus Christ.
So yeah, they go, "Hey, come on over here. I got information for you."
Oh, all right. So I make my way
And they
downtown.
they take a couple chairs from other tables and they put them around their table.
He is going to need a booster seat.
I don't.
Booster seat, please.
One has a rock and he just puts it on the chair and goes, "There you go. It's a rock."
I knock the rock off and I sit on the
Strength check. This rock's bigger than you are.
chair. 10.
No.
I sit on the rock.
So you go to do this like very meh push, and it just doesn't move at all. It's much heavier than you were anticipating it being.
Fine, I sit down.
That's a sturdy rock, brother.
Yep, that's my prized family rock.
Would you maybe want to trade it with me?
My prized family rock? What would I trade for that?
I've got this radish.
That's a shit radish.
Put that away.
I can smell it.
No.
Get that shit radish away
about-
from me.
Hold on. It's got magical properties behind it. 21.
Well, I mean, I like magic, but I'm not giving you the family rock for it.
Well, hold on, brother.
This radish
We'll hit anything you throw it at.
and
Name something in this bar, and I will hit with this radish.
With pinpoint precision.
They think about it. And they look over, and in the corner, there's
Old man Timothy.
there's a rickety old human man who's just like, seems to be doing something on the table. He's writing or scribbling. He's like, him! You hit him right in the face with that shit radish.
Where in the face?
Right in the side. No. Right in the mouth.
Right in the mouth.
His mouth's gotta be open, though, so he gets a little shit radish in his mouth. That's what I want!
Okay, brother.
What's his name?
His name?
Yeah.
Clark, I think.
All right, so as you throw it, I'll yell his name. So he looks over. And in surprise, when a shit radish is flying at him, he opens his mouth agape.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to have, since you're throwing, I'm going to say strength or dex, your choice.
It's definitely strength.
Okay. And then I'm going to have you do 18. Okay, let's see if he hears it. He does hear it.
Wait,
Okay.
I'm waiting for him to.
Okay, so throw your shit radish.
Come on, baby.
-2, because it's a called shot.
Hey, Clark!
That's a good roll. That is a good roll. All right. So +2 for strength, -2, and then I'm going to cast Guided Strike,
Okay.
which is a channel divinity
Okay.
for my priest ability that gives me +10 to hit
Okay.
on an attack roll.
Okay.
So I got a 28.
Okay.
Hey, Clark!
Roll damage, which will be a D4.
For a
D6.
radish,
D6.
D4 divided in half,
Do D6.
max damage.
plus strength. Okay, so 2
4.
plus. So total of 4?
Total of 4.
Total of 4, okay. Up.
Don't call his teeth.
So he turns, and then you do, I want you to do, Poxon, I want you to do an intelligence check to, like, time it.
+3 is 16.
All right, so you yell, what?
Hey, Clarky!
Turns right as the shit radish hits him right in the face. Right in the mouth, in fact. And it manages to only knock out one of his teeth, and he just doubles over in his chair like he falls out the other side of it, feet up in the air, and he's just like, ah! And then the orc is just like, that fucking Clark! You suck that shit radish, Clark! You suck it!
Get bent, Clark.
Yeah!
You might want to go pick that up before Clark returns favor. So as you see,
But I mean, I don't want to trade my family
a
rock for it.
deal was a deal.
I never said I was going to give it to you. You
Just a demonstration.
Yeah, it was just a demonstration.
So what do you know about this living god?
And I go over and take the radish from Clark.
Okay.
And I'm going to make sure I get all the shit out of his mouth to spread it back onto the radish.
Yeah, no, it is. It's all over his face, too.
If I have to strength him, I got a 21.
Yeah, no, you don't have to, but yeah, you just take it away. He's just laying there crying with a tooth laying on the ground, blood coming out of his mouth.
I put 5 gold in his front pocket and say, sorry, brother. I was trying to make a deal.
It tastes like shit.
I also go and get him a beer to wash it down.
Okay.
Big one.
A big bear. Got it. Big bear.
Big bear.
Big bear.
Bugbear.
Okay. So yeah, that happened. So the half orc looks at the other half orc, and guy nods and goes, "Well, I know that they say it's in Borea,
Yes, I already understand this.
and they say it's a living god."
You don't know a damn thing, do you? You have just repeated the words that I said as I walked into this bar.
Are you saying I repeated the words that you said as you walked into this bar?
I get up.
How dare you! And he gets up.
I get up and
He gets up.
I try to push his family rock on the ground. I don't.
Yeah.
You scuff it a little bit.
Just the chair just moves a bit. That's it. Yeah, you can't push that rock. It's a family rock.
It's as big as your mother's behind, sir.
And I say that as I'm walking away.
It's not big. It's not that big. The rock, that is. So you say, well, that wasn't very nice.
Well, you kind of didn't live up to the expectations, but I bet you've been hearing that your entire life, sir.
You want to at least sell me that shit radish?
It's a little too late now.
Oh.
How much you give me for it, brother?
600 gold.
I don't have 600 gold. I'm waiting for a job here.
Exactly.
How much gold do you have, brother?
About 50.
If you give me the 50 gold, I won't put this in your mouth. I cock it back like a football. Intimidate?
Sure. This dice is rolling great.
Yeah, I got a 16.
Yeah, no, he's intimidated. He's like, whoa.
I'll do it.
50 gold. Just
Or your everlasting friendship.
yeah, sure, I'll be your friend.
Shake on it.
He gives you a handshake. Very,
Good man.
very
Now kiss.
secure. He puts his hand down to like do the ass grab. He's just like, is this customary with your people?
Just the lips.
Oh,
Proper orcish handshake.
Did your father not teach you anything?
that's right.
Make your tusks rub together.
This is the family handshake passed down through many generations.
Share it with friends.
The bloodline is remained strong.
Strangers, enemies, the dead, passing by animals, family pets, trees, bushes.
All things, really.
What's your name, new friend?
My name? It's Gwabgar.
Wabgar?
Gwabgar.
Named after the ancient orcish hero.
Yes.
Yes, he slew a giant with a barrel of bunnies.
Yes.
If I am remembering correctly.
Well,
I'm not.
they were actually Wolverines,
Oh.
and it wasn't a barrel; it was a sack that you carry around.
Did he beat him to death or just open it?
Well, so it was he did like a combo shot. Usually he yelled combo shot.
You yell combo shit.
So he would take that sack of Wolverines and he'd club you over the head with it. You fall down, and then he just puts it over your face, and then the Wolverines rip you apart. Combo shot.
That was quite impressive.
Yeah, Gwabgar.
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 Rob. So yes, my name is Gwabgar. What is your name?
Sachi Vayman.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Sachi. Maybe we'll work a job together someday.
Best friends.
Yes.
What about today?
Well, no, we're waiting for our job. We're supposed to hear later from...
We have a job.
Yeah, but no. We're supposed to be assigned a job by Commander Grande.
Oh, that is not me.
Ignacio Del Grande, I believe his name is. He's a war hero.
It's very cheesy.
Fast food wars.
It's also a bit spicy.
Jalapenos.
Fourth meal.
He is all up in your business a lot.
Ah.
Puns, we got him.
Please do not pepper me with your bad jokes. Moving on.
Yes. So what is it?
I'm not there anymore. I left.
Oh, you left. Are you guys just leaving, or
Yep.
anything else you want from him? No?
He had nothing to bring.
No, he had nothing to bring. So, all right. So you guys head on out of the bar then. Mm-hmm. Clark is just in the corner crying, sipping his beer through his now open wound in his face.
Hey,
whistling.
Kraku.
He can get a gold tooth with what I gave him.
Yes.
Do you want to come on an adventure?
No, you hit me in the face with a shit radish.
I didn't do that.
You were with him.
I am not with him.
You're standing next to him.
I am standing next to you.
What? I think I might have a concussion. Yep, I got a concussion. I have CTE.
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Well, you should probably sleep that off. Goodbye,
Finish your beer, sir.
shitface Clark.
It won't come off. Shit radishes.
I leave.
Okay, so I assume you left too, Sachi? All right. So you all leave. Anything else before you get on your boat and fly away?
I'm gonna walk through the marketplace back to the boat.
Okay. So you're walking through the marketplace.
Yeah, we should keep an eye for cool stuff.
Sure.
Does this like airship have like harpoon guns or any kind of?
So the airship, if you just go and check it out, it essentially looks like a boat, like a sea boat, but it has sails in the middle, like
they more
three
like
masts
balloons?
with sails, and then it has moving wings on the sides. Each side has 3 wings. The front has a small set of wings. The middle is a larger set of wings, and then the back has about a medium-sized set of wings. Yeah. So, and then each one of those sets looks like it comes apart like a dragonfly wing, so it has lots of these little wingy-ling appendages.
Does it have any like weaponry on it?
Weaponry, it doesn't look like it, because this isn't
transport?
something that exists until this point.
Okay.
So there's never been any need. I think. Hold on, let me.
But what if there's like a rock or something?
It can move up and down.
Can we have them build a quick trebuchet?
They might be able to put 2 cannons on it, although they don't know how that's going to affect the flying. But
What about a catapult or a ballista? We
Or
don't want
they
cannons.
might be big.
What about a wizard
A wizard?
or a druid?
Currently, all the wizards and magic users are being occupied trying to figure out
The world's tiniest note
Yeah,
has
it's
been
a
passed
tiny
to
one.
Dennis from Phil.
why. Why did you make this on such a small piece of paper? Okay. Stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Well, stealth for... Well, I guess it'd be slightly.
26.
First guy botched. He's completely oblivious. The shop
Well,
owner.
see, I would be watching him.
Yeah,
So as I'm walking through the marketplace,
sure.
I'm gonna start looking at some of the vendors
Uh-huh.
and rob the ones that aren't paying attention to their stands.
Okay.
So,
So, yeah, the first one, not paying any attention.
and I don't even care the material that I take.
It's fish. First one's
It's
fish.
fine. Right into the pack.
Ew, I hate
Sure.
jam bands. You pickpocket Trey Anastasio.
Looks like there's one other shopkeeper that's not paying super close attention.
Crit 20.
Okay.
I steal
Yeah.
his money belt off of him.
Sure. There's
Steal
a
his
money
pants.
There's a money sack that's sitting behind his stand and sort of on the ground.
Yep, I just take
And you
it.
just sort of like sneak under the stand and grab it and then scoot your butt right back out.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'll
So
put it in the pack with the fish.
okay.
I have a wonderful idea. I'd like to go to the fish stand.
Okay.
Sir, how much for a dozen fish?
Oh, well, a dozen fish, it depends on the fish.
What are your stinkiest fishes?
Oh, the stinkiest, I call it the feel.
How much are they?
Oh, they're 1 gold apiece. I hate these fish, they stink.
Do you have a bag?
And they're
I could
greasy.
use?
They're so greasy.
Give
And
a
they,
bag.
they sort of look like catfish in terms of they got whiskers, but it's like a big black
Are they
mustache
alive? Okay.
and it's got like big puckered lips.
But they're wearing berets and they're smoking cigarettes.
Sure.
I would like 6 of them.
Sure.
And he gives you a whole bag of the stinkiest fish.
All right.
They're fairly large fish. About 5 pounds each.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would like to then go to the stables,
Okay.
and I want to pack these fish with shit into their mouths, all the way, like fill them up solid.
Stuff fish.
He's gonna commit a war crime.
Okay. A con check.
Before I do that, I'm going to cast guidance upon myself
Okay.
to get a 1d4 to an ability roll.
Okay.
You got an 11.
You don't feel great. You're very
It's pretty
nauseous.
gross, yeah.
Every time you have to pick it up and shove it in this stupid Phil Fish's mouth, it's just an awful time. But it's probably used to having shit in its mouth, so it just slides right on in. And it looks like a puffer fish after you're done just putting all the shit in it.
All right. I want to put them in a sack
Okay.
inside of another sack.
I'm gonna say that each 5 pound fish is now a 15-pound fish.
That's a lot of
That's a
shit.
lot of shit.
How about
Yeah.
10 pounds?
You can't fit.
I don't want to.
You can't? All right, 10-pound fish. Each 5-pound fish is now a 10-pound fish.
All right.
You're
so,
you're doubling the entire body weight of a fish.
Yeah, it's all puffed out.
maybe I'll only take 2 then.
Okay. You can
I'll
just
just throw the other fish into the,
Into the
the
stable.
corner into the stable.
So the horses eat them. You spend all this time stuffing them. Never mind.
Just 2.
sure. You have 2 shitfish fish things.
2 shitfish.
A shitata fish.
Someone's gonna get power command. Eat.
Hey, Sachi, how are you? Eat.
Please no. Yes. Eat. That's the whole Sachi character arc. Is either he makes friends with you or he makes you eat shit. That's
fun.
it. It's 2 modes. That's it.
2-dimensional.
Oh, you're a mortal god? Like this.
You're a living god.
Yeah.
Command eat.
Would you perhaps spare our
Eat this
spare our
shit.
existence if I made you a delicious meal.
Of course.
I wouldn't tell him.
Yeah. Oh, is this peanut butter and chocolate?
Yup.
It is. And fish.
Fish butter.
Fish butter.
And horse chocolate.
It's the best sandwich in the world.
I'm going to try to seal it up real tight so the stink doesn't...
You have needle and thread in your bag, so you could probably sew it up.
Sew the bag together.
Yeah, you sew its mouth up, which is surprisingly difficult.
It's a bag of stinkfish.
And then I want to sew the bag shut.
Okay.
Like, put it in another bag.
Okay.
I guess plastic doesn't really exist.
No, leather does.
I'll go to the leather stall and try to get a custom sealed bag.
I need something that fits
Yeah.
3 10-pound fish in it.
Or maybe like a mason jar.
You can find either a leather pouch that would fit all of these things.
I should probably get that.
Or like a, not a mason jar, but almost like a vase or a vase or something like
I
that.
think that's too much for adventuring.
Okay.
I'll just get like back straps for my shitfish bag.
Sure, yeah. Or he can just make them for you right in a little bit. And then,
I want that.
Yep, so he makes you a backpack, basically, out of this leather sack. A very large leather sack. Should be enough to fit 30 pounds of shitfish in it.
20.
20. Oh, yeah, that's right. You only had 2. That's right. So, yeah, 20 pounds of shitfish. Even more. You want it sealed up, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
You want it... Oh, so you put the shitfish in, which... Hold on a second.
So like whatever you make a water skin out of
He's
with
fine.
a screw top,
Sure.
I want that.
Okay, so yeah, he basically makes it into a water skin sort of thing. And he's totally fine with the shitfish.
You should have made one fish into the holder, like a water skin.
True.
Yeah, just fill it with shit
well,
and then smash.
I'm fermenting some shitfish right
Got
now.
it. Got it.
Got it. So yeah, so he makes that for you. It's a thing. It exists.
I want to put the radish in also.
He then undoes the bag. Puts
For extra flavor.
the shit radish in and then seals it back up.
Thank you, brother.
It's a war crime waiting to happen.
Yeah, no problem.
What's the damage?
The damage is,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna say it's 25 gold.
Oh!
You're not gonna find a better bag for carrying shitfish than that.
What is he saying?
I respect that, sir, and here's your 25 gold.
So now that you have your
I'm ready for adventure, brother.
bag. Okay, so you guys are just heading to the boat. Mm-hmm. All right. So as you load onto the boat, we're going to say that a couple days passes by. The boat's getting ready to take off, and Commander Nacho Del Grande shows up. And he's just like,
Well, you boys ready for your trip? Your mission?
Well, yeah, we're on the ship, right?
"Yes."
Are we on the ship?
Yes.
Well, then I guess we're ready. Commander Grande.
His hand just keeps like petting the end of his sword. And he's just like,
My hand keeps petting my groin.
Do you two need some privacy?
No, I prefer if you watch.
Oh, weird.
I just don't know why we wouldn't be ready if we were already on our way.
For duty.
Do you have any questions about your mission before you leave?
Why do you always scream at everybody?
Because this is my normal talking volume.
Do you have
What's your-
tinnitus?
What's your outside voice sound like?
I don't want to hear it.
You don't want to know.
"Nope."
Are you married, sir?
Yes, to a beautiful woman. I love her very much.
Congratulations.
Could you please turn the volume down on your speaking hole? You're very loud.
I only know one volume, sir.
Oh,
Okay, I flush a wipe down the toilet and I leave.
The ship explodes. It bursts into flames and then explodes.
What did we tell you about flushing the flushable wipes? They are not flushable. God damn it.
Influshable.
You just said flushing the flushable wipes.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. They're just
Maybe-
called flushable wipes.
maybe it's like how some things are inflammable, but some things are flammable. But it means the same thing.
Naboo, you give me things to think about all the time.
It has been in my head for 3 days.
Do you have any questions?
Where is the little orc's room for pee-pee-poo-poos?
Ask him, didn't he just flush a flushable wipe?
I just thought he put
No,
that
it's
in a random.
It's in the main cabin. Or just piss off the side. I don't care.
What kind of people are we going to run into down in this town?
Mostly humans, but I don't know at this point.
But
Word might have spread. People might be coming from all over the place to see if this mortal god is real.
I don't mean like the makeup of their society. I meant, will they be hostile? Are they going to be friendly? Are they going to be persuasive, possibly? I don't know. This is why I'm asking you. You've done reconnaissance into this town, I believe, right?
Good
word.
Try.
Reconnaissance? Yes, we've done reconnaissance. We've done a lot of it.
Done what?
Reconnaissance?
Will they try and seduce us? I am not strong against seduction.
I mean, I don't think so.
Are they evil? Are they...
No, they seem like good people.
All
They're
right.
just farming folk.
Oh.
Most of the towns out there are pretty small. This one is no exception. We know through reconnaissance.
You don't have to mock me.
I don't.
Oh, that's not the way you say that word? I thought it was, because you said it first.
If you're just going to stand here and belittle me,
Too late, you're already small.
You are little.
Any smaller than you be a baby.
Oh, cute little baby Boxen. I would care for you.
Do you need a nunny for your trip?
I take my rapier.
Oh, what you gonna do with that? It's like a butter knife.
It is more like toothpick, really.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we are ready to go, loud man.
All right. Good luck, and don't forget to report back. Don't be doing anything fucking foolish. You're supposed to just find out what the deal is, and then call us, and then we will give you the rest of your orders.
How are we going to call you?
I gave you a crystal orb.
Oh, who has that?
It's on the boat.
And he reaches in his pocket. He's like,
Here's another crystal orb. Don't fucking lose it.
Now we have 2 of them.
Yeah.
Just rub it like you rub that little nub in your pants, and I'll come a-calling.
Do you think Jotor put the first one in his butt?
Yeah, where is that guy?
I think he is
He's sleeping on the boat. He had too many to drink.
in the cabin.
Yeah,
He's drunk.
yeah, he's just gonna sleep.
And where are you sleeping?
In my quarters here at the base.
Good.
and as they prepare to leave the airship, with the airship, we're going to take a break.
This is Commander Nacho Del Grande here to tell you about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. For those of you who have not subscribed yet, what the hell are you doing with yourselves? Get your ass over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today. For $1 you get jack shit, but you can still do it if you like. We call it just a tip. For $3 a month you get access to the bonus content, which is over 100 hours. For $5 you get to talk to these assholes on Discord, and you also get early access to the episodes. For $10 you get to create shit for the regular episodes. For $15 you get behind the scenes videos or other random shit that they decide to record and send to you people. For $20 a month each month you get an art print made by real artists of something from the Botched universe. For $25 a month you get a quarterly care package filled with whatever shit these boys can put in a box. For $50 a month you get your own personal slice of Botched Heaven, a bi-weekly game night with the Botched boys. So head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast and subscribe today before I put a boot up in your ass. Now drop it, give me 50.
And we're back. All right. So, as you guys get on the boat and they start to throw the weights off the, or pull the weights in, I should say. They throw
How do we get down?
They pull the weights in and they basically push the ladder off, ladder steps, and the boat starts to slowly float up in the air. And you can hear like a weird humming sound, like a whoa, 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 whoa sort of thing. But you don't see anything.
Who's driving this ship?
There's a guy with a very thin beard and a very small curled mustache and a captain's hat, and he's at the wheel.
Hey, Beardo!
Yes?
How the hell are we flying right now, brother?
Magic!
What kind of magic? I'm a magic man myself, and I don't know how to do this.
I'm a captain, I don't know. It's just magic.
Is there an engine room or something?
No.
It has wings.
Yeah.
It has wings.
So
I can see that.
when it gets to a safe distance above the ground, the wings sort of extend out and then they spread apart. So that way the two sets sort of diverge from being one, and then they all start to flap in different beats, I guess you could call it. And so yeah, so then the sails unfurl, and the ship takes off. Not like super fast, but
Does anybody play like a horn?
there's a bell.
How many bells did we fly off at?
3.
I remember that.
Ding, ding, ding. Yep, so the boat just takes off, and he's like,
Well, we have the wind.
Do we need it?
No, we fly. But I'm a boat captain. It's a thing. It's a thing, I say. Let me have my fun.
How much gold do I have?
how much gold do you have? Oh, that you stole? Mm-hmm. It was about 85 gold.
Okay.
That ain't nothing to scoff at.
So one of the boatmen come over and they say,
Gentlemen, we show you to your quarters, if you like.
That would be great, Seaman.
Right.
Air sea.
Wait, what? What'd you call me? We're not at sea.
I'm sorry.
I'm an airman.
Airman.
There you go, yes.
My apologies. I've never...
You looked at me and thought seaman?
Well, I've never flown before, so this whole...
They
it's
are
new
not.
to me.
They are not made of air.
They are,
But
actually.
we are up high. Perhaps we will call them Highmen.
I want to be a starman myself.
We're not going into the stars.
All right, Airman. Highmen, sorry. Please show us to our quarters.
Right this way.
and so he leads you through the main door and then down a set of stairs. And in the middle section of the boat, that's where the quarters are. And each of you have your
How
own set
much
of-
money is there?
What?
Just quarters.
Oh, all right.
About $1.50. So there's 6 quarters.
It's tree fitty.
Would have been funnier.
Tree fitty? It's not
There's
enough
also
quarters.
a giant Loch Ness
There's
monster
no
in there.
God
God damn it, giant Loch Ness monster.
What's our quarters look like?
They're pretty simple. There's a writing desk. There is a
Bunk bed.
well, I was gonna say a bed.
Bunk bed.
Sure, there's a bunk bed
Yes.
and
He sleeps on the bottom.
and an armoire.
And we each get our own room, huh?
Yeah, they're not huge, but they're fine.
Excuse me, Hyman. Where is the captain's quarters? Or, General... Macho Pacho...
He's still the captain.
I thought the other gentleman was the captain, the one steering...
I thought you were talking about him.
No, the commander. Commander
Grande.
Grande.
He's not.
Back at the base, he's not here.
Oh, I thought he was coming along.
No,
We established.
he was literally standing off of the boat.
I wasn't listening to him.
You were looking at him.
He's kind of an asshole.
Well, not getting into that.
I like you, Hyman.
Okay.
You're a good Hyman.
Does he give you the goosebumps every time?
I don't get it.
I get those goosebumps every time. I don't know. I need
Yeah,
the
Got nothing.
All right.
It's a
I'm-
pop
I'm
song
there.
reference.
Oh, pop song.
It's on the radio.
Oh, what is this radio you speak up? Yeah, those are your quarters.
So how long of a journey is it going to take?
Well, normally it's going to take about 6 months to travel that far, but luckily with this ship it'll only take us about a week.
So, are we going to have a montage where we all get to be very good friends?
Best of friends, I hear.
Maybe.
Or are we the only ones with a high ship around here?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no chance that we're gonna have an epic battle in the sky of high pirates or anything like that.
No.
No, dude.
Great.
Did you guys put cannons on the boat, or you didn't bother?
What's the point if there's no high pirates?
I still wanted a catapult.
You can't fit a catapult.
Yeah, you can. They had catapults on Greek ships.
Did they?
Yeah.
And they shot fire at each other.
I'm gonna say that they didn't know how to put a catapult on their
They
airship.
can make it fucking fly with aborted fetuses, but they can't put a fucking catapult on here.
Science only knows so much.
Apparently, wood is hard to work with.
It is.
That's a lie, Hyman. I know your type.
He's a lineman.
He's a liar.
Lyman!
God damn it.
And he just walks away.
I'm done with this shit.
I like that guy.
And he just goes back up top to do his duties.
Duty.
Yeah, I was waiting for someone to do it.
He is going to.
I wear a jacket in my quarters.
So what are we gonna do for a fucking week on this thing?
Maybe build some baristas and catapults.
I would like to.
You don't build baristas. You recruit them.
No, build a barista
You can't build a barista, just unless you're making a robot barista.
No, it is a barista.
Yeah, I heard you.
Does
time
not
you said
make
it.
coffee. Makes a big holes in people.
Well, then you wouldn't call it a barista. You'd call it a warrior or something.
Barista. Like a big crossbow. Or a wrong bow.
A wrong bow. Well, what? It's probably not going to fire right if it's a wrong bow.
Is that like the German cider strongbow?
God.
It doesn't fire short distances. It fires long distances.
If I walk into his bedroom and see that he's taken apart all the furniture and start building a catapult, I'm gonna be so happy.
How would he get it out of his room?
Bit by bit. Carefully. With the assistance of the Highmen.
They put an IKEA catapult in your room for you to put together.
What do I do with all these ratchets? They look like they fit, but they don't.
So yeah, so first day, it's up to you as far as what you want to do.
I'm taking apart furniture in my room and building a catapult.
Okay, I'm going to go with intelligence.
All right. I'm going to ask for some assistance.
I'm going to say no one has catapult building experience.
I got a 17.
You know what?
You know what it looks like.
You build a wagon-sized catapult.
Wagon pole.
On the main deck.
No, in your room. Like it's
In my room.
It's
I build
small
it.
enough to fit through the doorways.
All right.
You build a portable little catapult.
I bring it out to the main deck, and I speak to some of the people working and go,
Look, catapult.
Yep, that's a catapult.
We need to find a place to fasten it to the bridge, or some way to weigh it down so that when we use it, it doesn't go like flying back and destroying the masts.
They just go over and they kick the wheels off of it. There, it's not gonna move now.
Oh, okay.
And then they just take a nail and nail it into the top. There.
What if you want to swivel it?
We will
Spin the boat.
unnail it and we will put it on
It's only one nail. It's only the size of a
some
wagon.
kind of crazy Susan.
Well, you could use the wheels. Put the two wheels together, nail those together,
Then you can spin it.
and then nail that to the wheels, and then you can rotate it.
Okay,
all right.
sure, they do that.
Yeah,
It's a little awkward looking, but
it's fair. Whatever.
Okay, so yeah, you've built yourself a tiny wagon catapult.
Nice.
Took you all day, but you did it. It's yours. You should be proud. Somebody walks up and puts a gold star on it.
Oh,
Says, "That's a pretty nice catapult you got.
thank you.
You're welcome."
Would you like to operate it?
Sure,
I will let you know. What is your name?
Randy.
Randy? You are the now catapult specialist.
All right, I'm getting a promotion in one day on this boat.
Your pay is
What could
not
possibly go
increased.
wrong?
Randy.
Randy has clinical depression, goes into the cabin and hangs himself.
Yeah. Damn it!
I've hit my ceiling. I've got nothing else to live
It's,
for.
it's all downhill from
He
here.
hit the ceiling and now he's hanging from
Yeah.
it.
He just throws himself off the boat. If that's okay, he just kill himself that way.
No, he
But
wants
he
his
could
friend.
just catapult himself.
Just catapults himself.
Now, how does this work? As he sits in the
Suicide
ba-
with style points.
It's by accident, though. He's sitting in the basket trying
Yeah,
to figure out
sure.
how it operates.
He's pulling a Robin Hood Men in tights.
Yep. A chew. Bless you.
Great strength of feet. So yeah, so that's the first day. Anybody else doing anything on this boat?
I'm going to explore it
Okay.
room by room.
Is there a dungeon?
There seems to be a man standing at when you're going room to room. Some of them are locked. Some of them aren't. Most of the ones that aren't locked are your guys' rooms.
Sure.
And if you go down to the lowest quarter, there's a door there, and there are two guys there standing there. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, sir, you can't go up. You can't go in this floor. It's off limits."
No, why would it possibly be off limits?
Oh, it's just to make sure the ship stays afloat.
Well, we're not floating, we're flying.
Well, if the wings weren't moving, the show would be floating.
Oh, well, or would it be falling?
No, it would be floating.
What
It's
style?
No, it's just sitting in one spot. It's not going to move.
Really?
Yep.
So this is, behind this door is the propulsion. Oh boy, take two.
Propulsion. Nope.
Papulchi!
That's the new word. Propulsion.
So behind this door is the propulsion.
No. Behind this door is the propulsion.
Oh.
It levitates things.
It levitates things.
Nah.
Well, I'm kind of an engineer myself, and I'm a guest of Commander Hacho Macho.
please let me, you can come with me. Just want to take a look and see.
Nope, we've got explicit orders not to open the door. For anybody, unless it's for the captain.
Look at me.
Look at
Look
me.
at me.
I am the captain.
I am the captain.
No, you're not the captain.
23.
No,
Ah,
you're not the captain.
this was a test, and you two have passed.
Good to know.
I will get behind this door.
Why would you tell us that?
I'm an honest person, of course.
Well, we're gonna just make sure that you don't get into the door then.
I'm gonna get a promotion to captain. I'm gonna come down here.
You can't get promoted. It's a week and there's already a captain.
Yeah, well, what if the captain dies?
Then it goes to the first mate.
And then what happens?
And then the next one.
And then what happens?
And the next one.
And then what
Until
happens?
you guys.
Oh,
So everyone in the boat has to die, but by then, we won't be here anymore anyways.
oh, you're saying that everybody in the boat can't die within a week?
I would hope
I walk
not.
away.
Challenge accepted.
I don't know how I feel about that guy.
I'm a goblin. I'm a goblin. Blech.
Sachi, is there anything you wanted to do on this boat on the first day? Explore, build, or whatever? Make friends?
Make friends.
Go around?
Definitely gonna make friends with everybody
Okay.
that I can.
Everybody wants to be your friend. Because you're just...
Randy.
Well, hold on one second. Nobody smells the shitfish,
Well, I'll leave it in my room.
even still. I mean, it was touching you, so there's a chance.
There's a
I know.
ladder in between.
I said there was a chance.
Okay.
There, it didn't happen. So yeah, so you don't stink like shitfish, Phil. And what? That's just the name of the fish. I definitely didn't write that. That was 100% what John sent me. 100%. You can't see it though.
It's probably called Dennis because he likes you so much.
Because somehow one of us would know that Tristan was gonna want a fish and fill it with shit.
Hey man, it's in his notes.
It's in his notes.
It's in the campaign setting, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's,
So yeah, so everyone's your friend now. Everyone likes you. You're buddies with everybody. You're invited to poker games and
Nice.
other little fun games that they have when the boats fly.
Nightcrawlers.
Yeah, Nightcrawlers. Nightcrawlers is a favorite of the crew. They have one room specifically designed for Nightcrawlers.
I knock on the captain's door.
Well, the captain's still driving.
I want to learn how to steer the boat.
You want to learn how to steer the boat?
Yes, it might come in handy, brother, someday.
All right, well, intelligence.
Is key to success?
Yes. And also, yes.
7.
The moment you grab the wheel, for whatever reason, you think, now's a good time to turn,
right.
and you hard right it, and the boat just wildly veers to the right, and everything starts to tilt, and the captain
Oh, I hope the catapult's okay.
grabs the wheel back, and he's like, no, not so herky-jerky. You'll flip the boat, and everyone will fall off the goddamn ship.
I wanted to do a loop-de-loop.
No,
rock
no, we can't do a loop-de-loop.
All
There's nothing holding us in the boat.
I understand. Let me try again.
No. Okay, I'm gonna stand there. I'm gonna do hand over hand with you to make sure that it's okay.
This is very friendly of you. Thank you.
Sure.
so you get assistant.
But I'm not proficient.
Oh.
I got a 4.
So the moment your hands go back on hard left, but he botches.
Oh, hold on to your tits.
So he just slips, and as he's falling away, he grabs the same side of the wheel, making it jerk more to the left.
Oh, yes.
So now the
barrel
boat
roll.
is tilting hard left.
And I'm still underneath.
Yes. Everyone do a dex check.
Good.
I'm holding the wheel.
At this point in time,
Yes.
am I still building the catapult? Or
It's built. You're
All
just standing there admiring it.
And it starts to be sideways.
I got a 21.
Yeah, you're fine.
23.
You're fine.
13. Holding on to the
You're basically holding sideways onto the wheel, but it keeps, because you're the way you're holding, the wheel just keeps tilting more to the left.
Can you do the 2 guards in front of that door, please?
I did. They passed. Yeah.
I made
So
a
far.
16 check to grab Randy.
Okay.
No, not my catapult, man.
Oh, I thought you were saying you named the catapult also Randy.
Oh,
Not the catapult.
yes.
The
Man.
technician.
Man.
Yeah, you have him. He had started to fall. There's about 3 or 4 crewmen that are hanging off the side of the boat. The top.
I'm gonna turn around and now look at that door with the 2 guards.
I believe they need your assistance up top. Something doesn't seem to be going correctly.
We
And
would
I-
never be able to get to it.
And I can hear people screaming.
Yes.
And panicking up top. I think you should go check that out. 15.
Nope.
They're like, no, the ship is sideways. We'll never get up there. As soon as we step out, we'll just fall off the boat. We just have to wait and hope that it corrects itself. So sit tight, little fellow. I'm sure there'll be no trouble whatsoever. Whatever's behind this door, what mysterious mystery that you don't know about, and will probably never know about, is safe.
It's just a bunch of donkeys on a tie going in circles.
With a fan.
It's a bunch of donkeys just floating around in 0G.
Oh my god, I want to be in that fucking room.
And they're also playing charades. Somehow.
What?
Somehow.
I'm getting inside that fucking room.
So the captain is a bit of a badass, and he throws a grappling hook off to the other side of the boat, grabs it grabs the ledge of the boat, he yanks himself upwards and hits the other side of the wheel, and it evens the boat back out. So it tilts it back over so that it's in the middle. The three people, only one of them falls off the side of the boat and dies.
Oh,
Actually, you know what?
my bad, brother.
Yeah, no, nobody can catch him. He just falls off.
And then you hear around me.
Someone on the ground is going to be very confused.
Hold on, can you roll to see if he hits a populated town, a house?
No.
Find Earl's farm! Find Earl's...
He found Earl's farm. Now they're finding it from the air.
That's the wrong direction, but yeah. So no, it didn't hit anybody. It just landed in a... actually, you know what? It landed in a forest. There's a chance he might not be dead. Maybe he just hit a tree. Maybe. I said maybe. You don't know.
How many people are on this boat?
That was Jerry Puddleman.
There were 10, so now there's 9.
Is that including the 2 guards behind me?
Yes.
I wouldn't worry. His bones cushioned his fall.
So the captain's like,
You, sir, are not allowed to touch the wheel again.
The captain,
You almost killed us once and you cost us one man.
third time's the charm.
No.
That's a persuasion.
he can try. I'll let him.
No, I botch.
No, yeah, he rolled.
I won't tilt it to the
100?
left.
I rolled 100. You're not gonna die, but I feel like something bad should
You
happen.
suck his dick.
Is this how I steer the udder?
Yeah, you just drop, and he
that would
seems.
be a-
he seems
I think
to.
that'd be a win. I don't know if that's a botch.
He's like, sir, I
We're
mean,
friends, aren't we?
we're very good friends now.
We're friends. What friends do?
Sorry.
Now we're biblical friends.
I mean,
You're my property.
Iowa. All right, well, back onto our voyage. Clean yourself up and get below deck. Deck. Get below deck, not dick again. I mean, maybe later if you like.
I'm not really sure what just happened, but
Just
I'm gonna go spit into my backpack.
It's sealed up, remember?
You know, unseal it for a hot second.
for a hot cum second.
It's been coming.
Mama Bird's a hot wad of captain jizz.
Okay.
Captain's log.
Seal that back up.
All right, so you seal it back up.
Stardate spunk.
So that's the
What a
first.
spunk date.
Spunk date. Shit.
So that's the first day.
Jesus, what a day.
Yeah. It's now nighttime.
I've got 6
Night of the first day.
The food is mutton.
Are people still friends with me?
Everyone's still. Well, hold on a second.
Did the captain tell people what happened, or did?
Brother, you gotta.
Before
You have one friend left,
No. Before we
and it's the captain.
the captain and I leave the captain's before we leave the captain's wheel.
Uh-huh.
I'm telling him
You can't let anyone know that it was that I. Maybe you.
Well, the alternative is that I murdered one of our crewmates from
No,
incompetence, in which
maybe-
case they'll mutiny.
Maybe you had to use the restroom, and the guy who fell off.
Was steering,
Jerry.
but people saw him fall off. He wasn't near the back of the boat.
Maybe you were drunk.
Again,
I meant the guy who fell off the boat.
Maybe Jerry was drunk.
but he wasn't near this part of the boat. That's the problem. He was in the middle.
Perhaps if the wheel were a little broken.
Wait,
You could say that it snapped in your hand and it was no one's fault.
Hold on, is there engines on this thing?
There's
We don't
wings.
know. We have no
I know there are
And there's
wings,
a thing in
but
a room.
planes also have wings and engines.
Oh, if there's a bunch of flapping wings and he fell off the side,
Planes
wasn't there
don't
a
have
chance that
flapping
he could have grabbed
wings.
the flapping wing?
The ones I used to.
We're a high ship.
So, no, he managed to miss all the wings as he was falling, so he didn't actually hit any of the wings that were on the side.
I am eating mutton and going sleepies.
Okay. Sleepy, sleepy.
I used to have friends.
I'll talk to the captain real quick.
Okay.
I'll have. Are we? I mean, there's
There's a
only
dining hall.
there's only 9 of us, so.
Sure.
Jerry wasn't the first mate, was he, brother?
Well, 9 plus you guys, so 12.
Well, yeah, but I'm not gonna kill these two.
Oh, okay. The captain's like, yes, so you are Poxon, I understand.
Yes.
Well, it's very nice to meet you, Poxon.
Nice to meet you too, Captain.
Fiddlywink.
What is your name, Captain?
My name is Brucimus.
Captain Brucimus.
That's right. But he couldn't decide between Maximus or Bruce, so they named me Brucimus.
I like it.
I like it as well.
It's very distinguished.
Happy Christmas.
I'm gonna put him down
And
as
a
a
Merry
friend.
Brucimus to you too.
That's a good joke. I like that one.
So
I just had a happy Brucimus up on the old deck, if you know what I mean.
I really don't, but I don't.
I came in your friend's mouth.
Oh, jeez.
Happy Christmas,
That's right.
Mr. Captain.
Well, I'm sure it was consented.
It came out of nowhere, literally. He just dropped and went to town.
I mean,
He was trying to talk about using the wheel again, but he just stopped what he was doing and just blah, 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 blah. And that,
I don't know him that well, but it seems he'll do anything to get friends.
yes, he will. Good friends we are.
He's an alright guy. I enjoy his company.
Yes, well,
Not as much as you, obviously,
no,
but
obviously, but he did.
we're not good friends like you and old Sachi.
That's true, but unfortunately the crew is not very fond of him at the moment since he is responsible for a death.
Well, I mean, people die all the time. Brucimus.
True, people do die all the time.
Captain Brucimus.
Well, we're down here. We, be a little more friendly.
All right.
Cordial, if you will. Yes, well, people do die all the time, but when someone jerks a wheel and causes them to die, then people, sour grapes.
Well, yes, but also, I mean, Captain, you should have never let a
He was
man
very convincing.
that has no qualifications, no time behind the wheel of any sort to pilot a magical flying machine.
Well, he gave me the sad eyes. As I said, well, no, that seems like a bad idea. And then he did the whole big sad-eyed puppy dog thing, and I figured, well, he's not going to jerk the wheel hard to the right.
But you have just met the man.
But he did.
And he did it apparently not once, but twice, and it
Well-
was the second time
Well, yes.
that caused the death of one
Well,
of your,
yes, I figured
your
he-
Highmen.
I figured he learned from the experience and wouldn't jerk it the opposite direction, but he jerked it even harder.
Well, I mean, some of the blame.
But he jerked it hardest of all after that. Wink.
Some of the blame must be put upon yourself as well.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe if you see fit, talking to the other crew, the other Hymens on the ship, and see if you could sway them back to the friendship of old Sachi
No,
Magoo.
I've smoothed it over in the sense, but they don't want to be friends with him. They just don't hate him.
Maybe he can walk their planks as well.
Well, that would make them. He would be better liked among the crew.
Although some may prefer if he swapped their poop deck.
I mean, I don't judge.
I'm all out.
Okay.
So,
I wanted to give you the opportunity in case you had more. You seem to be enjoying yourself, and I didn't want
Do
to curtail
you
it.
have a peg leg? Or are you just happy to see Sachi? I'm really done this time. I want to be done.
Okay, well,
I mean, you could have done a joke about a mast since we're on a giant ship, but
booty.
oh yeah, booty would have worked as well.
He doesn't mind if you don't shave your crow's nest.
Good one to go out on, but
Hey, sleepy times.
All right, well,
well, I'm not done talking.
I'm not. I know.
I'm done.
I was transitioning from the weird punny pirate ship jokes to you talking to me again.
So tell me more about the engine room.
Oh, yes, well
That
guarded
is
secret.
Yes, it's guarded for some reason.
Yes, because we don't want the technology getting out there and everyone having a flying ships.
Well, you're not wrong.
That's an understandable reason to have it on guard. But, I mean, you only have 2 men out of your 9.
Well, yes, I'm hoping nobody else on this boat would try anything. It's mostly just for you people, since we don't know you.
Well, obviously it doesn't matter if you don't know somebody.
Well, that's a big
as
difference.
They come on to, steer your ship twice.
Again. Well, technically he steered it 3 times, but he had a hold of my rudder, if you know what I'm saying.
No.
But anyway.
You keep going back to that.
I know.
You're obsessing over it,
Well,
sir. It happened hours ago.
I will dream about it, sir.
Wait, sorry. I need a glass of water. And also, he dropped a hot anchor into his mouth. Okay, back to sleep.
You can't stop thinking about Sachi. 'Tis driving you nuts.
He was driving me nuts.
Well,
With his
technically, yeah, he did drive your nut into his mouth.
Exactly, yes.
But
I planted the seed, if you will.
But those 2 men guarding the engine room,
Yes?
they're gonna have to sleep, eat, poop,
Yes, we
get sucked off by Sachi at some point.
Well, I don't know, but if he's into that, sure, whatever, I don't judge, but there's a rotating guard shift, obviously.
But of your 9 men, that seems very labor intensive.
Not really. That's kind of like a break for them. They just get to stand there and make sure that you 3 don't try and break in. It's pretty easy. Unless someone's obsessed with trying to get in that door for some reason, but there's really no reason. I mean, if I could just, if I just knew you wouldn't do it, then we would need no gods, but I can't trust anyone. I've been given orders by Nacho Del Grande himself.
You want me to saw his arm off?
Do you have a saw or something?
I have
You try to get
thieves'
it from
tool.
above.
Yeah. That was my next point.
So, I don't think I have anything else I need to talk to you about.
Well, then, good on you, and,
Can I steer the ship at some point?
No. We've learned that lesson the hard way. No more steering from the...
Well, I think there was only one hard way. And it was your dick in his mouth is what I was going. All right, I'm not as funny as.
We're trying
as
not to
my
go back to that, okay?
samurai friend.
It's past. It's past that point, okay?
We'll see.
I'm going to go to bed now. You fellows have a wonderful night.
Sweet dreams. Sweet creams.
I'll be
Captain.
having sweet dreams of Sachi in his lovely mouth.
So who's going to steer the ship when you're sleeping,
Not the first mate.
Oh.
Yes, he steers when I'm sleeping, and then we swap back and forth.
Deucimus is his name.
Deucimus.
Yes. How did you know his name? Have you already introduced yourself, Sachi? What's that on your mustache? You have a milk mustache.
Are you jealous?
He's been drinking Guinness.
Deucimus is Brucimus go to war over Sachi.
He is mine, Deucimus.
A civil war breaks out on the ship.
That's right.
Nobody's guarding the door. They all fight over fucking Sachi's mouth.
And I'm just standing there making puns. Throwing them off the ship.
No, you're catapulting them off the ship.
Yeah, after they're spent,
Yeah.
he sucks them off. They collapse backwards into the
Cling.
bowl.
Yeah, the cup.
Into the cup, and then boom.
That's fair.
All right, so then I'm going to get 2 plates of food,
Okay.
and I'm going to bring it down to the guards that are guarding the engine room.
Okay. We've already...
Yeah, gentlemen.
Yes.
I didn't see either one of you up in the dining hall.
Oh, we ate before our shift.
How much longer is your shift?
About 2 hours.
Well, here's a little snack in case you guys get hungry. You want to keep your stamina, of course.
Sure.
All right. Have a good night.
Sniffs it.
And I leave when I go to my quarters.
He's like, okay.
It's no poison.
Okay. They're just a little unsure.
Racist against goblins.
Sure.
Yeah,
you are a
that's
goblin.
fine.
So, yeah, so they eat it, whatever. So you go to bed. All
It's
right.
poisoned.
Perception check.
The ship is upside down.
Sachi's back in the wheel.
You're all
13.
Sachi's just back and forth, hard jerks. Left.
Spin, right.
He's tied himself to the wheel so he can't fall, but I'm going to learn this son of a bitch one way or another.
If they won't be my friends, they can be friends with the ground.
Barrel roll! Woo!
Sachi, no!
I'll fly the boat, Bob! Anyways.
13.
16.
4.
Okay.
So Poxin and Nobu hear a rumble, like a thunder rumble sort of thing. And you're awoken from your sleep a little earlier than you were supposed to. And you can see flashes of light out the window, out of your, like, portholes? Is that what it's called? Yeah, that's your porthole.
So I'm going to take a deeper look, like, now that it has awoken me.
Okay.
Outside to see what's going on.
What's
20.
going on with a 22?
It seems you are flying into a massive storm.
Okay.
And lightning is crashing everywhere, and there's heavy rain, and you can hear a commotion in the other areas of the boat.
All right, I'm going to grab my bucket and run into the hallway. 23.
Okay. All right, so you run into the hallway with a bucket. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, but the guard, obviously the guards are still in front of the door.
Sure.
What's going on?
It seems to me there's a storm.
I've never been on
Never seen a storm before?
I've never been on a high ship.
Well, neither
during
of
a
us.
Oh, you haven't?
No, this is the first time the boat's ever, like, gone anywhere.
Oh, I didn't know this was the maiden voyage.
Yes.
Ah.
You think you would have noticed the flying ship flying around?
Well, no.
Exactly.
I'm not from around here. I don't know how things work here. You don't really... I don't know where you're hostily...
I'm not hostile. I'm just... this is
You
how I
sound
talk.
annoyed.
Well, it's because I'm... just my normal... I have resting bitch voice.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, all right.
This is my flat affect voice.
Is this the same guy that was on last night?
No, it's different.
Okay.
Yeah. They only had 2 hours left.
Do you want something like you want me to bring you some?
Go up on the
Breakfast?
top and see if they need any help with the ship.
Well, who's gonna stand? You know what? I will. Got it. I run up.
Okay. So when you run up on the top of the deck, it's very slippery. There's water everywhere. And you could see it as you were running towards the stairs to get up, that there's like a little bit of water trickling down the stairs. As soon as the door opens up, it's just high winds and lightning, and everyone's tied down, but you're not. So dex check.
Why would you leave the cabin?
20.
Yeah, you're fine. So you're managing to keep balance on the boat as it's rocking back and forth without falling down or sliding around too much, even though the wood's very slippery. And someone yells over to you,
Tie yourself to the boat, you dummy!
I tie off.
okay. Wait.
I'll die.
Now I'm part of the boat.
Just get loosey goosey.
That's right. So yeah, they've actually put the sails up in the middle. The wings are retracted and put in, so the boat's sort of just floating through the sky, much slower. It's not being propelled.
Sure.
And yeah, so everyone's scurrying around trying to make sure, the water doesn't get too crazy on the boat. Also make sure there's no holes in any of the wings and everything's all tied up and good to go. As lightning is crashing and there's high winds everywhere.
I'm gonna go back down.
Okay. Just head back down.
Yeah. And I'm probably soaking wet, and
Yeah, you're soaked.
I'm a little scared.
Sure.
They actually might need everybody above deck. It's pretty bad. There's water everywhere. Lightning, and it's causing problems. We might need everybody.
I run out of my room with rope, my longbow, my arrows, and in my underwear.
Okay.
Who is attacking?
No, it's a storm.
I knock an arrow.
But no.
We will defeat them.
And I run up the stairs
No.
onto the deck.
Dex check.
18.
Yes. So you notice as soon as you walk out that everything's batshit crazy.
Holy shit!
It's very slippery in your socks. Do you sleep in your socks?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm wearing underwear.
All right. So you're just sliding around and you're.
I've got long toenails.
Do you?
Claws. I
Is
don't
that a
know.
thing?
Orcs have claws?
Not like
I've got my rope.
talons.
So I'll
Yeah, you
tie
tie-
myself onto something.
Okay. You can tie yourself onto the area that you just came out of, or you can try and like move up to a mast, or.
I'm gonna get up to the top deck where the wheel is,
Okay.
where the captain is, and tie myself.
Strength check.
Okay. 19.
Yep, you do. So you manage to make your way up there, I should say, and you tie yourself off around the the wheel, if you will. And the captain, he's got all kinds of ropes tied to him. He's just like, well, strap in, boys. This one's going to be a wild one.
I start firing wildly at the clouds.
Well, what are you doing?
I will defeat you, angry clouds! Ka-twang!
So you do that.
I'm aiming away from people.
No, I know. You fire an arrow off into the clouds, and around the same time, you hear a rumble, and then a bolt of lightning shoots down and hits the boat, putting a giant hole right in the middle, kind of damaging your catapult.
No, not Randy.
Your catapult's a little fucked up, but there's a giant hole right there in the middle.
Is that where the engine room would be?
No, because the engine room's all the way down on the bottom deck.
All right.
This is top floor.
All right.
Right next to the mast, though, so the mast is a little bit shattered and broken.
I'll do a perception to where the lightning came from to see if it's just the clouds or if I actually like hit something.
Okay.
15. No, 16 perception.
Clouds, it looks like.
Clouds are not happy.
I knock an arrow and ready to fire.
Okay.
What do the 2 guards below deck do?
They're staying put. Those are their orders, no matter what, is to stay put.
All right, so I run to Sachi's room and I start hammering on the door.
Sachi, perception check.
8.
Is it locked?
No.
All right, I just open the
Yes.
door.
Oh, is it locked?
Yep.
Okay, so the door is locked.
I unlock it. I'm a thief.
Oh, you just auto unlock it?
Sleight of hand.
You have thieves' tools.
I take my time and I get a 26.
Yep, so you unlock the door. Just click, click, click. Takes you less than like 5 seconds. And they're sleeping on his bed, strewn about,
Clutching his...
covered in like
Clutching his
crusty
fish bag.
material.
Is there like a broom or any long pole or anything in this?
There's a sticky broom next to the bed. No one...
No, there isn't. Is there? Hold on. Oh, there is. Satch. Satchimo. Sachi. I'm gonna poke his foot.
Perception again, Sachi.
I got a 12.
You definitely, you stir awake a bit.
You're needed upon the deck, for you see, a storm's here.
I don't know what I can do against the weather, brother.
Well, I mean, you can help bucket water off the ship. You can help repair broken catapults. There's a bunch of options.
I'm not very good at that.
You
kind of
could
stuff.
even possibly convince the captain to steer your way through it.
I don't think that's the best for anybody.
Hey, listen, Sachi.
Brother.
People on the ship already... Unfortunately to say this, but they're not that much of a fan of yours right now.
You think I should save the day, brother?
If you save the day, brother, you would once again be in the good graces of this entire high ship. Oh, do you want to wait and think about it?
I'm checking my spells to see if I can do anything cool.
Do you have mending?
There's a hole in the ship.
Do have mending. All right, brother. I can save the day. I go up top.
Make sure you have rope and are ready to tie off. Because as soon as you walk out onto that
I
deck,
don't do that anymore.
as soon as you walk out and get a hold of that deck, you're gonna need to.
What do you mean by that? Get real loose.
Not again.
Just
You're
open
gonna-
up.
you're
Just
gonna-
relax.
You're gonna need to tie yourself and anchor yourself to the boat.
I prepare myself for that.
Okay. And as you run out on the boat, you see that the large mast where the hole is starting to crack and sort of tilt backwards, like towards where the cabin is. So it's starting to make a little bit of like a
Ooh, Sachi's got this.
noise. And as it's sort of tilting a bit, we're going to call it. So thanks so much for tuning in. Check us out next time.
Please come see Botched Podcast at DragonCon 2018. More information to come, just like the captain. You can always follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at Botched Podcast. Thank you to the people who support us over at patreon.com/Botched Podcast, like our newest patron, TJ Bertignoli. And please head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review, like our newest iTunes review, Tommy Jones the One. Amazing. I've listened to all your episodes and I need more. Be right back, heading to Patreon. All of you should do exactly what Tommy Jones the One did. Thank you to Gozer for our new intro music. You can follow them on most social media at gozer_music. And check out our unofficial sponsor, Four Corners Comics of Gettysburg.
Woo! And as always, when you steer someone to their death driving, don't forget to make it all better.
What?
And gargle botched. And we'll hear you, brother.
See you next week, nerds.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that fucking time of the year again, where Botched Podcast could be nominated for a podcast award. I know, it's ridiculous, but we need your help. Take the 5 minutes, head on over to podcastawards.com, fill out the ballot. Of course we're over in People's Choice and Comedy, but since you're already over there, throw some love at our friends. Games and Hobby, Blazing Defender Report. Culture, Beyond the Playlist. Music, Soundography. Thanks again.
TJ Bertagnoli. Bertagnoli.
You think it's Bertagnoli?
TJ Bertagnoli.
Okay. TJ.
Bertagnoli.
I like that.
Bertagnoli.
It sounds like that. You sounds like you just said vaginally.